and welcome to the Phillips Fam Baby Journey. I'm Requill.
I'm Derrich.
And we want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join our family. We bring new videos every Sunday. And this month of September is special because why?
Because I've been married 4 marvelous years. The anniversary.
It's our anniversary. Yeah. I'm a Tony fan. But for the month of September, we are going to be giving you our love series. In our intro, it says, first came love.
Then came marriage.
Then came the baby and the baby carriage. So this episode is all about first came love. And we are going to talk about how we met, how he knew I was the one, signs your man may be getting ready to propose, and share some of the details of our engagement story. So let's jump into it, babe.
Let's do it.
How did we meet?
So we met on a dating website called Plenty of Fish. I was on there looking for some fish to catch. Yeah, I came across Requill profile, liked what I saw, and then we started messaging back and forth. And certainly I knew I wanted to meet her in person. Set up a date at a taco restaurant across the street from where I live, downtown Dallas. So I was being strategic, fellas. Keep it close to my home. And we talked and ate and drank for about 3-4 hours, and it just was really open and transparent, and it definitely was an instant level of chemistry, physical attraction, and also just the chemistry because we had a lot in common, and it was just, everything flowed smoothly. Then I lured her back over to my apartment and we ended up watching the presidential debate. It was Barack Obama and McCain debating, and we had things in common too as far as our political views. It just, everything was going great until the end of the night when I went in for make my move. I went in to kiss her,
and I was like,
she wouldn't kiss these lips. I know that's hard to believe, ladies.
It was hard.
But I was kind of made me offended. Like, what? You're not gonna kiss me? But all right, I knew I was willing to fight for it.
I had to let them know this fish wasn't gonna be that easy to catch.
Had to get some new bait. But we went on another date after that, about a week or two later, and the rest is history.
Been rocking ever since. And that we dated for about 2 years or so.
2 years, yeah.
Before you proposed to me.
Yeah.
So how did you know that I was the one that you wanted to marry?
Fellas, the things I knew how she was one was, the first one is physical beauty. That was the first thing. She met the criteria there. And then after that, I'm big on values, and trust is a big one for me. And she had a high level of trust, high level of integrity. So I knew that was good. And then also she was a good cook, and clean, independent, just all the things that I desire in a wife. So I know how to lock this one down.
And when he decided to lock it down, he made sure that he did it in a memorable way. We got engaged through a scavenger hunt. But before I get into that, I want to give you the first sign that your man may be getting ready to propose. He start acting cheap, ladies, okay? He stopped splurging and wanting to save. When I met him, he had a BMW 328i, so a little white 2-door, little speedy car. All of a sudden one day, he like, man, I gotta save some money. And he comes home with a Ford Escape. Now, no hate or shade to anybody who drives a Ford Escape, but we just came from a super fast sports car.
Chick magnet.
Super fast sports car to a 4-cylinder car that sounded like a cat. Every time we tried to accelerate, I had to pedal to the metal trying to go someplace. It was like, and I was getting nowhere.
Those horses she was hearing
there was no horses in that whatsoever. So the day that he decided that he wanted to propose, I don't know when he decided to propose, but when he told me, concocted his plan for the scavenger hunt, there was some mystery around this whole thing. He told me he was going to CVS and he was gone for 2 hours. Came back with no bag.
I didn't think that through.
I didn't ask any questions. Later he told me that he was actually out shopping for my engagement ring at the time. But later on that evening, once he did get back home, he goes to sleep, wakes up 1 o'clock in the morning or so, goes into our living room and starts watching The Best Man Holiday.
Had to get my mind right. I was nervous.
I come out like, what is going on? And he's still acting weird. And he's like, well, you need to go back to sleep because tomorrow's a big day for you. And I'm like, okay, what does tomorrow entail? Because he told me that we're playing a game. At that point, I didn't know it was going to be a scavenger hunt. Just like, we're playing a game tomorrow. And I didn't know what to think because he's full of surprises, which is one of the reasons why I love this man. Very romantic. But I didn't want to take it to the point where, oh my gosh, this is going to be the day he's going to propose to me, because he could have gave me a brand new car. But if I had in my mind that I was getting a ring and I didn't get a ring, oh, it would have been a major disappointment. And then when we woke up that morning, he has never paid to get my nails done up to that point. But he's so concerned about my nails need to, you know what? Go treat yourself to a mani-pedi. So he sent me money for a mani-pedi. So once again, he gone for 2 hours at the store, come back with no bags. He waking up in the middle of the night watching movies. He sending money to go get mani-pedis to pamper myself. And I'm just like, okay.
Telltale signs.
So number 2, he may start acting a little weird. Now, ladies, you know your man. Now, I don't want your man to be like, girl, I was about to propose to you. That's why I was acting all crazy. And he was really cheating or doing something else crazy. So you gotta look for the right signs, okay? So I didn't think anything crazy was going on with like some other woman or something diabolical was happening. But I knew something was not right. But I just let it ride itself out. So at 11 o'clock that day, my friend shows up and she's like, I'm here to assist you. And I'm like, okay, I need assistance for whatever we got going on. So then the whole engagement part kind of went out my mind a little bit, because I'm like, I don't know. I just thought it was going to be something else. And he sent us a text message, which was a clue to the location we need to head to. So he sent me clues for different spots we had memories at throughout Dallas. And once I got there, we had to take a picture and send it to him, and he'll send us the next clue. When we got to the very last place, he was there on one knee, voice quivering, saying, Requill Buchanan, will you marry me? And
she said,
I said yes. It was an amazing proposal. I could not have asked for anything better.
Did you commemorate it? The proposal?
Yeah, I made a little book with some pictures and whatnot. I don't know if I'll be able to insert some of those in here. I'll look and see, but no promises if you don't see no pictures. But a third sign that your man is getting ready to propose, he talks about the future a lot. And he uses the words we and our. So he starts talking about, wanting to buy houses, saving money, paying off debt and things like that. And it wasn't the word I. It was us, we. If your man talking about the future and he ain't using those type of terms, he probably don't see you win it, girl. And you may want to move on.
Cut your losses.
Let's see, what was that, 3?
I think it was 2.
All right, the 4th sign that he's getting ready to propose. I think that social media is a great tool. It is not an end-all be-all for relationships. You can't, use that as a metric to say how much somebody loves someone. But if you are not married or engaged to somebody and they have a picture of you two together as their profile picture, it's a good chance he may be on the cusp of asking you to marry him. Because if a man wants the world to know that he's with you, he gonna really want the world to know that he's with you by proposing and making you his wife. So that is my 4th sign. So yeah, ladies, just keep on watching, because we're gonna be back here next week and we're gonna be talking about marriage.
Marriage.
Yes, marriage. And 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be talking about life after baby. And for the 4th week, we want you guys to be sending us questions. So anything that we don't address or answer in these videos, drop your questions below, because we're going to do a Q&A all about love and relationships. We appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we out.
Peace.